Ho, 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 everybody. It's Father Christmas here at the Traxxas Fan Studio. I was passing and I saw the lights. I was doing a test run to get my route set for Christmas Eve, and I thought, I know, I'll pop in and I'll go and see John in his studio. And I just want to say to everybody, all the boys and girls out there, Happy Christmas, and hopefully you'll all get presents, because this year, as it's been a very hard year, I've decided there is no naughty list. Everybody's on the good list. So I think that's great. I thought, yes, that's what we'll do this year. No naughty list, just a good list. Well, there might be one grown up on the naughty list, and we know who he is. I also just want to say to all the people in the Ukraine, Rudolph is going to turn his nose off so we can sneak in under the radar, and hopefully we will be able to get presents to all the boys and girls over there as well. Now then, I have got to go because I'm a very, very busy man, and I will leave you with Jonathan. Poof. Like magic, Father Christmas has shot off on his sledge to go and practice delivering all the presents. And like he said, remember, this year there is no naughty list, so hopefully everybody out there will get some lovely presents. Now then, on a more serious note, I've been having a look to see what's available and what might be good. Also, I want to say a big shout out to Glenn from Tamiya Legends, because he's definitely on the good list, and I watch a lot of his videos, and just for Glenn I've made sure there's some Tamiya on the list, because I do own one, and hopefully by next year I might own some more. Now then, we'll have a quick look at this list and see what we think. I've got my computer working. Amazing, a miracle. I didn't think it was going to work, actually. I did put out a thing before saying it might not work. But when Santa was here before, he brought one of his elves and whoosh, it works, you see. So we're now running on elf power. Now then, I've generated a wish list. You might recognise this website, but it wasn't intentional. It's just a handy thing. Now from Tamiya, we've got, and Glenn has mentioned quite a lot of these, we've got the Blitzer Beetle, which is really cool. Oh, there you go, there's a bigger picture on my tiny screen. You might see that. I think that is a pretty cool buggy, because I'm into me buggies, and it's pretty simple to paint. You just paint it black and stick loads of loud stickers all over it. So that suits my style. Should we see what else there is? Here we go. Please work. Oh, there we go. I was watching a video on these this morning. The Tamiya lunchbox. These seem like really good fun. And if you're on a low budget, not bad. Because without the radio gear, you're only looking at 120 quid. And there's options out there for cheap radio gear. You can always have a look around. You never know, Santa might bring you one. Let's go back again. What else have we got? Now this is my favourite coming up now. The Tamiya Sand Scorcher. Because I have a Rough Rider. It's buried at the back underneath the Christmas stocking over there. And a big pile of crackers, which on Christmas Day we will have a pull, me and the family. The Sand Scorcher, I love this. It's not cheap, I'll be honest, but you can have serious fun with it. You know, it is a really fun car, and it's still quite cheap compared to some of the Traxxas stuff. Right, should we see what else is on the list? Here we go. The Tamiya Wild One Blockhead Motors livery. I think this is good. Again, it reminds me a little bit of my Rough Rider. And I think it's, you know, it's achievable this year that I could get one of these. Who knows? We'll have to see. Some other pictures. I like that. I think that's pretty groovy. And I'm sure Santa could fit that on his sledge. Now then, for all you people out there who've got a bit more money, or maybe are being very, very good, there's the Traxxas sledge. I'll have a quick look at that. That looks nice. Orange as well. That's very Christmassy, isn't it? I think that might be very nice. That's just a good old basher, as people call it. What else have we got? Now I love this. TRX4 High Trail Red Edition. Out of stock, expected 13th of December. Well, that's in time for Christmas, guys, isn't it? It's in time for Christmas. I'm sure Santa could squeeze that on the sledge. If he pops back, I'll ask him. There we go. That is a lovely bit of kit. And I like the red one. Some people say they prefer the black one, but I think I prefer the red one. And then, oops, at the top of the list were two that I found that seemed really affordable. Oh no, three. Oh no, that's quite too expensive. We've got the Armour Granite Boost. Now apparently the idea of these bad boys is that you buy them in the basic form, it's about 180 quid. Recommended retail's £200. And you can then buy a boost kit later which turns it into four-wheel drive. You've seen there's all sorts of videos that explain how it all works. But it's a good idea. Now these, unlike the Tamiya, you do actually get everything with it. You get the car, Spectrum radio, receiver, AA batteries. Oh, AA transmitter batteries included. That's pretty good. Now I'm not sure whether you get a drive battery, but you just have to check with your local hobby store. No, it doesn't look like you get a battery, but it does look like it'll run a fairly basic battery, which you might have in some of your other stuff if you're not a total noob. Or the other thing you can do, most hobby stores will do a bundle where you get everything, you know, for a few extra quid. Now then, now I talk in pounds, but for all our Americans out there, you'd have to work it out in dollars. Or if you're in America, if you go on to A Main Hobbies, they do all this stuff, and of course it'll all be priced in dollars, and they do some great videos as well. I love watching their videos. I think the lad's called Rob. But yeah, good stuff. See what else is on here. Oh, this is a pretty amazing truck. The MT10 really looks dead jazzy, doesn't it? I like that. Now it is, you know, £300, 382 with a battery and a charger and all that. But again, you know, if you see what your batteries and stuff you've got already, you might be able to do it without having to buy those. But I do like that. I think it's quite jazzy and it looks a decent truck. And I think Associated, for all you guys over the pond, I think that's one of your brands. I'm pretty sure that's an American brand, so you probably get it cheaper. What else have we got? So there was one of the, I put 10 trucks on the list. The hobby shop are going to be very happy when they see my wish list, aren't they? Now this, for these two, are for real beginners that really want to just sort of wet their feet. There's this, the FTX Carnage, which is £120, which I think is really good. Version 2. I've actually got a truck very similar to this called the Bonza truck. I think this is their sort of version of that. 540 brush motor, battery, wall charger, the whole kit and caboodle. And that comes in at, in the UK, £120 at the minute, which is pretty good. And that might be a great way, you know, to get yourself into the RC hobby. Because joking apart, RC is a good hobby. It teaches you skills, you know, how to build things, how to take things apart when you break them. Especially if you're like me. Maybe Santa will put me on the naughty list if I keep breaking stuff. And finally, I saw this, which I think is pretty good. The Maverick Quantum Flux. It gets 5 stars, but you don't always believe that, do you? But I think this is a good truck. It does look pretty snazzy. I love the green wheels and the fancy shell, and it actually looks like a proper truck, which I like as well. Here's a picture of the chassis. There you go. So you can see it looks like that comes with radio, but you don't get a battery. You need to buy that. But again, you can pick batteries up really cheap, which is good. Oh yeah, it's 3S LiPo compatible. So that, boys and girls, is just a quick rundown on some of the things that I think are really good value and good fun. There you are. They don't pay me. There you are. Take that off. There you go. And I just want to say a big shout out to everybody out there on YouTube and everybody that's banging out videos, you know, entertaining the public. I just want to say, keep up all your good work. I hope you all have a very nice Christmas, and I will see you very soon. I'm going to put a bit more content out maybe between now and Christmas, but Christmas is all about RCs, mucking about, having fun, time with your family as well. That's really important. You got to have time with your family. I might get one of my trucks out and take Layla out with me. So I just want to say again, happy Christmas everybody. I hope you have a lovely one. Thank you. Bye bye.